Hey guys, I just wanted to check in, see how you guys are all doing. It is, after all, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all you lovely people. So yeah, just wanted to do a little members only video, let you know what we're working on over here. So we do have a new How Does It Grow in the works. This one we shot a little while ago. It's a crop that is a pretty common crop, but I was quite surprised to see how it actually grew. So that should be coming, that will be the next video out. So How Does It Grow will return very, very shortly. We're also working on the behind the scenes video that I mentioned in the video that we recorded two times ago, where we announced our new merchandise line, which along with this wonderful members program is a way of supporting the How Does It Grow series in particular, and all the videos that we do. But in that I mentioned we were working on a behind the scenes because we get so many questions, maybe from some of you, about what goes into making a How Does It Grow episode and why it takes so long. Because there's just so much work that we put into those, from the research side of things to the actual filming to the editing, all of that. So we're working on that, which we've been filming over time. You know, every time that we do a How Does It Grow episode, we've filmed some behind the scenes, just to give you guys a glimpse behind the camera. So that's coming out, but first an actual How Does It Grow will come out first. And I don't know if you guys follow me on any of my social media feeds, which is True Food TV, all together. I've been talking a little bit about what I've been reading lately, and I thought you guys might be really interested in it. And I've been reading a book called, I meant to have it with me, Banana. I think it's called Banana. The subtitle is The Fate of the Fruit That Changed the World, and it is absolutely riveting. The history of banana has intrigued me for so long. This particular book is by a man named Dan Koeppel. If I'm saying his name right, it's Koeppel, if you want to go check it out. It was published about 10 years ago. It came out in 2009. But it's, I've long been interested in doing a banana video. It's like Banana How Does It Grow? It's like been top of my list for a very long time. But I'm really intent on doing that one properly, going to a major growing region. So I've been doing all the groundwork about getting familiar with the history. I had first listened to a very compelling BBC food program. If you guys listen to podcasts, this is one of my favorite food podcasts out there. It's called simply BBC Food Program, and you can get it on all your kind of podcast apps. It's a radio show over in England, and they talk about not just British foods, but international foods. And they had this amazing episode years ago on the history of the banana and the current state of the commercial banana industry. And I was hooked ever since. I just became obsessed with it. And just a short piece of what makes banana so compelling is that it is like some of our other major crops in the world. It is essentially a monocrop. Everybody who grows commercial bananas around the world for international market essentially grows the same type of banana. And as you can imagine, with the risks of monoculture, is that the diseases that ravage one field could potentially ravage the other, and since it's the same crop all around the world, those diseases can spread really quickly. And where history comes in is that we haven't really learned from past mistakes, and originally the banana that was grown when the banana industry, the global sort of exportation of banana, began, it was this variety called Gros Michel, Big Mike. And it was supposedly more delicious than the banana, in fact, these things that we can get our hands on here in the US, all throughout Europe, basically wherever bananas don't grow. These are the ones that get shipped to us. And before these, there was the Gros Michel, which was, I think, a bit fatter than these, and definitely tastier than these. Over sort of a 75-year period, slowly, a disease that became called Panama disease because it was first cited in Panama, it eventually wiped out the entire crop so that you can't find a Gros Michel on the major market these days. And so what was replaced was this one, which is a Cavendish type of banana. And in the days of Gros Michel, which if you're closer to my age, it would have been our grandparents who would have eaten it. In those days, they wouldn't have even believed that this would become our main banana, because it just paled in comparison to the taste of the Gros Michel, and it gets bruised up, as you can see, much easier. Look at that. Really easy. It has a thinner skin. It's just not as hardy as that other type of banana. But as I alluded to before, this is also what's grown all around the world, and it was believed to have been immune to the disease that wiped out the Gros Michel. But in around 1992, we realized it wasn't. And so this type of banana is now under threat as well. So absolutely fascinating history. Also, the history as it is tied to politics in Latin America is fascinating. All over the news here in America is what's going on in Venezuela right now. And, you know, I can't, after learning a bit about the history of banana, I can't think about the history of Latin America in the same way, because of all of the US-based intervention that happened you know, in the 50s and the 60s, a lot of it on behalf of the big fruit companies, the big banana companies that were based out of the US. A lot of our intervention was motivated by the needs of those banana companies. So it's fascinating. People think food is just about taste, right? But you and I know better. And that's why it's endlessly fascinating. But anyway, I am doing my homework on that banana episode, and I hope to have the opportunity to film a banana episode soon. Like everything, we have to find the resources to do it. You guys know it's just me and Mark making this series, and you know, we have to put food on our table. So we have to make sure there's, for as much time as we're throwing at How Does It Grow, we're able to do some client work that subsidizes that, etc., etc. So anyway, that's what I've been up to, and that's what I'm finding interesting these days. Are you guys reading anything good that I should know about? Anything in the food world that's you're interested in and would like me to pursue? Love to hear your ideas. Like I said, there will be a new How Does It Grow episode coming out real soon. We're in edits on that, and yeah, we've got a lot cooking, and I'll keep you posted. You guys first. Okay, well, anyway, just wanted to say hi. Thanks for letting me ramble. And I'll talk to you guys real soon, okay? Thanks. Bye.